Go quick and just go. Introduce yourself. Hi, I hope I'm on the camera. Let me see. I think I am. That looks like we are. Well, thank you so much, Jazz. He just left, so we're trying it with my camera. And you are
Audrey Walters with Lincoln Talent.
That's right. She is now in the adult division here for ages. What ages?
Ages 16 and up. The sky's the limit.
So, we're looking for all ages, and you do a lot. Tell us what you do in the adult booking part for Lincoln Talent.
I do a lot of tapings for out-of-town projects. I love what I do because I get to work with all the actors, and I love actors so much, and that's part of what I love about my job.
I see you just glow. You have that, sunshine glow all over. When I saw you today interviewing and helping out with the castings, you're just amazing at it today.
Oh, thank you so much. You have to love this to do it.
It's a
You
passion.
really do. Because it's crazy, it's nutty, but part of what I love about it is that every day is different.
Right.
And every day I see different people coming in our door.
Right.
And I also love getting to help the actors find jobs. And they get so excited whenever they have an audition or anything that's a challenge to them or a goal that they've been trying to reach.
Right.
I work a lot as a sounding board and also, just giving them overall advice.
Oh, that's great. Okay, I'm going to stop the camera. Hold on. I just want to say something real quick. I just want to make sure. Okay. Take two. Okay, so tell us, how did you start out in this business yourself?
I was, originally, I did a little bit of modeling and acting as a kid.
Okay.
Then I went to college for broadcast journalism.
Oh, that's wonderful. See, that's my background too. That's great. We're going to get you out there.
It still is partly my dream to be an interviewer. I absolutely love talking to people.
Right.
I love interviewing them. I put all of that on hold because I got married. My husband went to medical school.
Okay.
We had 3 kids, and that became my life for a long time.
Right.
When my kids got a little bit older, I came into Marvel's Kids actually, and met with Karen because my oldest wanted to do some acting and modeling. And at the time, it's always in the back of your mind what you want to do.
Right.
But, as a mom, a lot of times what you want gets put on hold.
It does, and there's a lot of sacrifices that you have to make.
Exactly, and I
Right.
never wanted anything to take away from my family because that is the most important thing to me.
Right.
And anyway, when I came in here and I met with Karen, and Karen was like, okay, why are you not doing this? You need to sign up and do this. And I did, and I signed up. When I signed up to do it, though, I committed wholeheartedly to it. I started doing acting workshops, which I think is crucial for any actor, no matter how long you've been acting. Weekly acting workshops, I can't emphasize those enough. Now the talent manager in me is talking.
Exactly. A lot of people think that they have 1 or 2 trainings, and if the stars are still training, you need to keep going. If you don't, you get a little rusty, and you need to make sure that's cold reading, whatever it is, commercial, theater. Keep yourself busy.
Things are always changing and always evolving, and you need to keep yourself current.
Right.
Yeah.
So where did you go for training here? I mean, in town. If somebody like myself comes in, they go, I want to take some acting, or people that are watching this, where do they go? Is there something that you could say this is a great spot to go to or check out?
Sure. I go to Front Range Acting School.
Okay.
And I have been there for actually almost 4 years.
Wow.
I attend classes there once a week, and I absolutely love it. I started in an intro
Okay.
class, and at some point you get invited up to the invite class, which, and then now I'm in what they call like the master's class, and we have such an amazing group, and we have such a camaraderie, and we all work really, really well together, but we all challenge each other and give each other feedback, which I think is so important to have as well.
Oh, I know. And you never know what classmates you have, and you go, God, I just saw you in this movie. Or, it just reminds me, one of my friends we went to comedy school with, she was on the Comedy Moms tour, I'm like, she was so quiet. But it's great to see that and have that training, and, especially with the film and TV coming more into Denver.
Absolutely. And on TV and film, Patrick Sheridan is amazing. He emphasizes on TV and film, and I also meet with him once a week in a class.
Phenomenal.
And he just has a way of getting very technical with every single class is on camera. and we
That's
play
great.
it back during class.
And that's important. You got to actually see, and you'll see your progress from when you first started, and then how you know your angles, and you know what to do and not to do as well.
Yeah.
That's great.
So after like committing myself completely to acting, now it's been about 5 years. I have an agent in Texas.
Wow.
I have an agent in New Mexico. I have my agent here, and I've gotten to travel many times for acting opportunities. I got to be in a Stephen King film last February, about a year ago, with my son, actually.
That's
and
awesome.
It's
Now,
what I love.
You know, a lot of people think, because this is important, I know in Florida it's a little bit different, a lot different actually, because the agents down there don't want to bring in people from the Carolinas or the southern states. How does that work for somebody like yourself that has 3 different agents? Now, do they send you video or copy, or you know, because people say, oh, I didn't know that I could have multi-agents in other areas, but do you have to go there for auditions, or can you put yourself on camera? That's kind of like the new wave now.
Absolutely. It just depends on the opportunity. If it is a guest starring role on a major cable TV series,
Right.
I will find a way to get down there for the audition, because I think it's always better to be in the room.
Okay.
It's always better to be in the room.
I'm going to jump in on this one, because I've noticed through the trainings of the people that I've talked to, they'll go, well, if they want me, they'll pay for my gas, and they'll make me do this. No,
They don't. And you know what? I had this with my actors. We had this CBS TV pilot come in, and I sent it out to many of them. And a lot of them said, you know what? I can't audition because I can't afford to go down there if I get a call back. Now, the way we work it here is we tape for the first round, and if they get a call back, we say, you need to go down there.
Gotcha. Makes sense. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
a callback is really important, because a lot of people don't understand, because they're brand new watching this. A callback is if you get the, you know, the first step and you're wearing the same outfit, you have to go back with the same outfit, and a callback, and hopefully, you know, there could be 3 or 4 callbacks as well.
The audition, originally, they're seeing thousands.
Right.
By the callback, they've narrowed it down maybe to 100, maybe to 2. When I went down to In Plain Sight for a callback,
Right.
it was between me and another girl, you know, and we could not have looked different.
Right.
More different. She is like skinny, brown hair, brown eyes, and I'm me.
Right,
And we just
right.
were looking at each other laughing. We're like, I can't believe we're auditioning, we're like having a callback for the same thing. Well, anyway,
But
I
you
didn't
never
get it.
know. You know, and that's why, you know, I found some old footage the other day with Mel Johnson, a casting director from Universal Studios, and he said they took a guy from a jacket that he bought. You know, it came down to silly stuff, but you just don't know. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you regardless.
Yeah.
And you've done your training, and it's still great.
Absolutely. And I have to say, in acting, just the best philosophy that I've found that helps me deal with all the rejection is, you know what? The perfect thing is out there for you. And if you are
That's
ready
right.
for it, it'll happen.
My mother always used to say, before she passed away, she said, a diamond, you know how a diamond is made through a lot of pressure, and you are that sparkling diamond and you're ready. Or the flower that has to go through a lot of manure to be the most beautiful, and it's a process of training. And like I said, there's a right timing, a right place. It's not hurry up, order McDonald's famous, and come around.
Right.
And people believe that, especially I have a lot of singers in the record business that are waiting for that big break, but there's a press kit, there's people, it's networking. And Joe Jackson, I want to say Michael's dad's been on my show many times. Mr. Jackson said, get out there, be known, and strike. So think of the talent shows, the state fair shows, wherever it is, just get out there and get your name out there.
Yes. And I would say always have gratitude, because
Right.
it is so important to thank people along the way. Like, thank
You're
you
right.
for interviewing me today.
Oh, no, thank you, because you know, when I get out of my feet in the bed in the morning, it's really interesting, because I thank God for the day and for life and for what He's given me, and I say, what surprises do you have for me? And a lot of people complain about what they don't have and what they want to get. And when you keep, well, this is just for me, but when you keep really, you know, trusting God with your life, things will happen, and just all you have to do is try it, you know, and don't rely on other things to try it, but try that first and see what happens. But that's just my belief, you know, so much. I'm going to stop the camera, come back, and get you on camera solo, so we'll be right back.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. All right, so we just have some stuff here. All right, let me just take this off so I can get a better, and then I'm